get set, STOL Drag. Let's fly by. Welcome to the Dead Cow Lake Bed in northern Nevada. Welcome to the 2017 High Sierra Fly-In. Thanks for watching FlyBy, powered by AOPA. I'm your host, Paul Harrop, and we're coming to you here from the site of the 3rd annual STOL Drag Championship.
But when we start, this is going to be awesome.
These aircraft are the power to weight. They're small, they're light, they're fast, and they're getting down and back in 3/4 of a mile, literally, in about 1 minute, 28 minutes, and 30 seconds. It's incredible. People think of this concept, STOL drag, man, they're flying around and doing crazy things in the air, and really that's not it. It's down and back. You stop at one end on heading after the line, turn around, come all the way back, do the same thing. First guy that stops wins. That's STOL drag.
Now, this is the 8th annual High Sierra Fly-In. It's been here at Dead Cow for the last several years. It's a funny story. They were looking for a place to grow the fly-in, so they literally bought the lake bed.
It's a dry lake bed in the middle of nowhere.
The setting that we have here, we call it the high desert.
Way up in the mountains, out in the desert north of Reno, you'll find the Dead Cow Lake Bed.
She's dry, she's empty. There's just infinite places to go.
Not much lives here except a spirit of adventure and a scorpion or two. But for 1 week a year, this barren land brings together like-minded pilots. From across the West and around the world, they gather.
Came to it 2 years ago and it's been the best experience I've ever had in aviation. Couldn't help but come back for more.
Tim Howes came up from Australia.
Because it's the best flying on Earth.
Dust is stirred by tail wheels and tundra tires, along with anything that can fly and dares to in this environment.
Some really impressive flying going on right behind us here at the 2nd round of the STOL Drag Championship. But hey, it's not the only place that pilots have been showing off their stick and rudder skills. The Red Bull Air Race World Championship was held last weekend in Indianapolis. Take a look.
From the roar of the engines to the cheering of the crowds, the Red Bull Air Race is an aviation event like none other. This week at the legendary Indianapolis Motor Speedway, thousands came out to see the adrenaline-filled race.
These airplanes are like Ferraris, and there's nothing more fun than going out there and ripping the guts out of an airplane. We're going 230 miles an hour, pulling above 10 Gs, the gates are whizzing by.
But the race planes weren't the only attraction. An aerobatic helicopter, hang glider, and Red Bull's wingsuit jumpers wowed crowds before the race. Drones, helicopters, and airplanes in the activation zone gave people new to aviation a chance to get hands-on with a variety of aircraft. The air race appeals to a broad audience.
You get man, machine, and a clock, all working hard. There's no virtual reality in there. It's just pumping out as hard as you can. Blood, sweat, and tears and practice get you on the track. And I think that's something that aviation fans, young and old, can identify with.
It might be a little more laid back than STOL Drag or Red Bull Air Race World Championship, but the AOPA Fly-In to Groton, Connecticut was a couple weeks back. FlyBy's own John Munn brought along a camera. Take a look at his trip there and back. On the show many times that the best part about aviation isn't the airplanes, it isn't the competition, it's the people. And events like High Sierra Fly-In allow you to connect with other aviators that share the interest of backcountry flying, and what better way to do it than around a campfire with a nice cold beverage.
High Sierra Fly-In brings people of all walks of life together. It's family-friendly and open to all skill levels. The common meeting point each night is the shared campfire. There is a chance to meet people, relax, and swap flying stories, even the ones that get better each time you tell them.
How cool is that? That is Mark versus Toby. These are two of the best pilots out here. We'll see what happens with the STOL Drag Championship, but either way, it's been fun to watch. And it's been really fun to bring you coverage from the 2017 High Sierra Fly-In. We'll have more highlights on AOPA Live this week coming up next Thursday. I'm Paul Harrop coming to you from the Dead Cow Lake Bed in rural northern Nevada. We'll see you next time on FlyBy, powered by AOPA.
Looks like Mark is slightly ahead. It's going to come down to who gets stopped the soonest. It's a clean finish. It is all coming down to brakes and heading control. Oh, and Mark Beatty takes the finals. Our new world champion flying the best Tugs Carbon Cub. Let's hear it for Mark Beatty.
That was so close. Oh my gosh, I was dying. Wow. Oh, I didn't think I'd get that tail to drop. It's just humbling to fly with these guys. I mean, these are the top pilots in the world.